In this video, we're going to be using Talbot Maol Frankinlime and the leaf razor for a dome shave. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB, and thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and man, I'm looking forward to the shave today because it's been a while since I've used a leaf. And of course, before we get into the content today, I want to remind you this video is brought to you by our friends at Leaf. They are a channel sponsor, so you see the sponsor thing every single video, and I really appreciate the good folks at Leaf. If you'd like to get 5% off your order at Leaf, use discount code IAMCDB and save yourself some money while shopping at Leaf. And so the Leaf will be the razor we are using today, which you see right here. And the Leaf razor uses half DE blades. It can use 3. Today, I'm using 2. It's going to be a dome shave, and we're going to have a good one. The soap for today is Talbot Maol Frankinlime, which is a beautiful lime scent. I really like it a lot. And this is just one of those shaves I want to enjoy. I'm not going to give you all the data on the soaps and everything. You can go see my face shaving video if you want to learn more about Talbot Maol. Believe me, it is great. Let's get into the head shave today because that's what we want to discuss. The brush today, this is a West Coast shaving, and I can't remember what this brush was. I had it up for a giveaway, and I actually sent it to the winner, and then it was returned to me. So I don't know what happened there. But anyway, I've had it laying around for a number of years, and I figured, let's just use it. Why not use it? And we have a very nice lather today from the Talbot Maol Frankinlime. Talbot makes very nice soaps. Chad Irish, been a member of the community for a long time. Nice guy. Nice guy. He's been around for, I don't know, probably 10 years now, maybe longer. Can't remember exactly, but he has learned how to make a very good soap. That is for sure. So we hope to get a great shave today. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the sponsorship today from Leaf, because Leaf was good enough to reach out and like, hey, we want to partner with you. And the way I see that, folks, is the Leaf is a product that I use anyway. I use it all the time. You know this. If you're a regular viewer of the channel, the Leaf, the Twig, you know I love them. And so when they approached me, I was like, yeah, that's a perfect pairing, because I would only ever do a sponsorship for a product that I really like to use. And the Leaf has been, for the last couple of years, one of my most used razors. And again, if you're a regular viewer of the channel, you know this. If you're new, now you know as well. So, and as part of the sponsorship, I don't have to use the Leaf products. All I have to do is mention them. But I do use the products a lot. It is the razor that I use the most for head shaving. And I do most of those head shaves off cam, but today I said, let's do one on cam. It's been a while. And so I love using the Leaf for dome shaves. Use it now and then for face shaves. I prefer the Twig on the face or the Thorn. But Leaf is, you know, like I said before, they are a channel sponsor, and I'm proud to have them. So thank you, Leaf. There was a gentleman the other day that made a comment that, like, you know, he was basically, I guess, complaining a little bit. And folks, please understand something. I'm not asking you to buy anything ever. It's up to you. So if you want to use, or if you want to buy a Leaf product, then use the discount code, save yourself some money. But if you're not looking to buy a Leaf product, I'm not here to push them on you. But the discount is there for you if you want to. And of course, they are a sponsor, and they're helping my channel and helping bring products to the channel, helping me make improvements to the channel. And I am proud to partner with Leaf. So just know that I have been asked before to partner with other companies, and I have declined. But when Leaf came along, I'm like, hey, you know, this is a good fit for me because it's a product that I use and I believe in, and you've seen me use it a lot. So this is not just a company that I, you know, just on a whim said, oh yes, you know, sponsor the channel. Leaf is a company that I have used the products lots. So I wanted to explain that just in case you're new and you wonder why you see, you know, in these videos, everyday Leaf pop up. They're sponsoring the channel, and those sponsorships work like just like any television program, radio program. You know, that's how we pay the bills, so to speak, or at least that's what they say on television and radio. It might be, you know, a little bit new to the wet shaving or traditional shaving YouTube space. I don't know if I've seen, companies sponsor content before. They may have, but I would say it's probably a relatively new concept. But just know, if you're watching my channel and you see it being sponsored, then it's going to be a product that I've tried and I believe in and would use personally. Otherwise, I would not accept sponsorship. So just keep that in mind. And I have used this razor a ton. And this is one of those razors that you just have to be careful with it. And if you do, it produces a very nice result. And the key is go easy, take your time, and make sure you're enjoying the process. Make sure you get the blades seated in there properly. That's critical. I've made mistakes before, not doing that properly. And when I have, I've told you folks, because we don't hide anything here. If we make a mistake, we'll let you know. And believe me, I've made a many. I've made a mini mistake, and so we're very transparent about that. And if there's something that I know that can be of help to you, I'll certainly let you know. This hobby isn't a secret boys club or even a boys and girls club. It's something that the information and techniques are to be shared and passed down, or at least that's the way I look at it. I'm not looking for it to be an exclusive club where we're just special because there's just a few of us that do this. I'm saying let's bring more people in. Let's have other people enjoy, shaving and make it part of their daily routine. That's a little bit of that Zen time where you just enjoy yourself. That's at least my perspective and one of my goals. And of course, partnering with folks like Leaf, helps us achieve those goals. And that's always a great thing for me. Let's see how we did on pass one. Nice. Boy, I tell you, every time I use the Leaf, it's like coming home. I've used it so many times that it just feels right, like a better way of explaining it. We'll do a little bit of touching up. Although, I don't really have to do too much in the way of touch-ups with the Leaf. Usually around my troubled spots here, and maybe a spot around the back, and sometimes a little bit around the ears. Usually that's pretty much all I need to do. So it works out, pretty well typically for me. And again, you can use this razor with 3 blades if you please, or 1. It doesn't really matter, it's up to you. And the way it works is the very bottom blade is the most efficient, the next blade up is mid, and the top blade is the least efficient. So if you're curious about that, there is that information. And let's do a little bit of touching up there and go sort of against the grain. My hair kind of swirls in that area, so it's kind of a weird area. I have to attack from different angles. But the Leaf will get it. But I recommend that you take your time with the Leaf. Get to know it. Don't just go, going on nuts with the razor right out of the gate. Be patient. Allow yourself to, sort of take to the razor and figure out how to get the best out of the razor. You may find you don't use much pressure, or maybe in some areas you use a little bit of pressure. I find, generally speaking, I definitely don't use as much pressure as I would with a cart. So please keep that in mind if you're coming from cart shaving. But I like the results that I get from the Leaf, and I also like that I can use the investment I already have in DE blades. So sometimes you can find double-edged razor blades as little as, $6.99 for 100. And so you're talking lots of shaves leveraging these blades. It's one of the reasons I really like a Leaf. And the pivot, I love the pivot on the Leaf. And I know a lot of folks in the traditional community don't really like pivots, but let me tell you, on the head, it really helps, I think. This is especially true if you're coming from cart shaving, because when you have that on your head, you see how it just follows along the curves, the contours, and you're not having to make that adjustment with a safety razor. Now, a lot of people like making that adjustment, but for me, I've just found it's easy mode, to use the Leaf. And as I'm dragging it around, that pivot is keeping the blades in contact. And, I'm not having to do much there. other than just make the motion with the razor. And for me, I think the pivot on the head is beneficial. On the face, I don't need it as much. And so this razor has always worked very well for me, and I enjoy using it, but make sure you respect the razor, and that should be said actually of all razors, regardless of type. But take your time, get to know it, and I think you'll enjoy it. At least I hope you'll enjoy it if you try one. For me, it's my #1 head shaver, and that's, I love it. I always have since the first time I tried it on my head a couple of years ago. All right, let me rinse, and then we'll come back and do a quick post and finish this out. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back on off cam. We rinsed the water off the dome, and then we applied the Magic Made by Witches Thayer's Witch Hazel Cucumber. We had an excellent shave today with Talbot Maol Frankinlime. Beautiful scent. I really enjoyed it. And of course, we used the Leaf, which is my most used razor for dome shaving. I absolutely love it, as you know. And we're going to finish it off today with the Frankinlime by Maol Grooming. And boy, this stuff smells great. If you haven't tried this, give it a go. If you like lime scents, it's really, really nice. And man, oh yeah. Whoo! Nothing like a good dome shave. You slap that aftershave on and you are just feeling good. Thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time, I've been your host CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way, and as always, God bless.